yo, your boat. Gently down the street.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's it. We'll see you.
And that's it. We'll see you.
That is
What's up,
an intro.
everybody? Yeah, that's it. That
All the
concludes the
intros.
banter portion.
Congratulations
of this
on
episode.
successfully completed banter, everyone. Good job on that
I
one.
feel good about it.
Some
There
of
was
our
effort.
finest work.
Yeah, there's a lot of effort put into that.
You know
I've
what?
been preparing that for weeks.
You know what? No, I will not stand for this. We will bant.
Oh, we will dance.
We just did. We just banted, man.
We just
did
did
it.
No.
Dude, it's
Not
over
enough.
with, man.
Not
It's
enough.
so 30 seconds ago.
Now,
Yeah.
if only
missed
I had
that.
a topic to springboard off of that, but I
Dude.
don't. So
Oh, you don't.
Classic Josh.
We're a minute in. You
just tell you how
banter is
things need to
excessive.
be. Now, I'm gonna tell you how things need to be done. I'm not gonna help you do it though.
What rude? Okay, I thought
Hey,
we were
here's one.
friends.
Here's one.
Help me.
What is an example of classic blank for each of us, right?
Oh, like classic Josh
wow.
doing a
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
or
What is
classic
wow.
a
Zach.
quintessential thing
The
that you would
blank
say?
really threw me off, dude. I was like,
I was
that's
like,
so broad.
It's really broad, yeah.
Art.
No. For us, as in, I mean, in the spirit of classic
Well, you go
Josh.
first.
Oh no, I was asking.
Oh,
the
no.
question.
Talk shit.
Well, I would say dying on a hill that's unnecessary to die on is classic Zach.
Classic.
Oh, yeah, that's
Zach.
classic
Zach.
Classic
That's
Zach.
like
Yeah.
that's a
vintage
fan
Zach.
favorite.
Yeah.
Right there, you know?
Dang, dude.
That's the old go-to right
Yeah.
there. And then liking it about a year later.
Yeah.
You know,
It stops being cool anymore.
right. After everybody's done talking about it, and he'll come back. You know what? This is really good, and I feel like nobody's paying attention about it anymore.
Don't say that.
Classic Adam.
Classic Adam. Putting words in my mouth.
I say classic Heath is the expression on his face right now about any subject that he didn't come up with. Disdain is classic Heath.
There's lots of subjects I like that I didn't come up with.
Not in this podcast.
Yes, there are.
Not in any
I
banter
didn't like
that
this
I
one
remember
because I
being
knew
part
I was
of.
going to get shit on hard within the first two people.
I got shit on first.
I know.
Shit on
I
you. I
said
just-
within the
Say
first
two.
two.
He did say two.
I'll do Adam.
Oh boy.
I think classic Adam is. Okay, am I thinking about this too hard? Am I coming at this from this way?
Overthinking
Am I
something?
overthinking this?
Yes.
Yes, you are,
Classic
baby.
That
Adam.
has happened.
Wait. So what? What are you talking about?
We're just saying facts, sugar. It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Hold on. I need to journal really hard right now.
Really hard.
Hold on, pause recording. We got to talk about this for half an hour.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think this is like such low hanging fruit, but classic Emily is laughing at a dick joke.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, anything
that's
sexual,
the
really.
easiest one. Is
Yeah,
the loosest reason to even chuckle, like that one.
Oh man.
I do
Keep it
listen.
together, Em.
No, I ain't gonna do it.
Classic Emily.
All right, John, here we go. Here's yours, buddy. Classic John. Ask John a question. He will ask 30 questions back at you without ever explaining what the simplest answer would be.
And I think
That
I think
has
classic
happened before, but I don't think it's classic.
I think
No,
classic John is in that case. Like I feel like
Well,
that's a pretty.
That phrase,
Belay that.
absolutely, sure.
Belay
I
that.
think it's just taking the long way to explain something. Adam phrased it a little differently, but I think taking the long way to
Taking the long way,
explanation.
absolutely.
Classic Josh is poorly timed, unfunny jokes.
Yeah, which
They're
is
not
why
funny,
they're
to you, sir.
Yes.
No, they would be funnier if they were better timed.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It's not ever the content of the joke. Like, I'm here for a good cheesy pun, but it's like the delay. It's the 5 minutes later. Oh, guys, you remember? Like, you have to recontext so you can tell the joke. That's a problem. That's classic
I
Josh.
just realized that the worst part of opening this can of worms is that now the Sunday
God.
this comes out, our entire thread is just going to be people telling us
Talking
like
about
shitty
that.
things about us ourselves.
We'll
Yeah,
have
that's all it's going to
forgotten.
be.
We'll have
They don't have to be
forgotten about
shitty.
this.
They could be
Like,
good things.
Like you weren't
Classic
aware of
Heath.
it, but you make all these mouth noises too. And it's just
No.
I really try to edit those out for you guys. I promise. Here's a good one. Classic Heath comes in with a banger character
Yeah.
every time. Just like
thank you.
straight up.
No,
I did
straight
not
up.
think
Like,
that's the route this was about to go.
I said it was a good one.
Yeah.
Well, but good one could have meant this one's spot on cutting.
Oh,
This one's going to hurt your feelings.
Oh,
This one's gonna
boy,
make you
this is
drop the
gonna be
call.
rough.
You ready?
I do appreciate that, though. I take pride in creating characters.
You do good. You do good.
Thank you.
Anyway, what are your favorite classic STF moments? Please
There you
let
go.
us
What's
know
the-
in the
what-
Discord.
What's a classic like collective STF thing? Bantering too long.
Yes.
Beating a joke into the ground.
Yes. Yes.
Getting
Yes,
hung up
indeed.
at what
Doors?
should be simple mechanics such as doors
God.
and or traps.
Such as doors.
Listen, doors are notoriously bad. I'm not
Classic
drunk.
Emily.
Classic.
Classic Emily.
think
that's
we've
classic
done-
Adam, actually, right there.
We've done, yeah, it is. I think we've done pretty good with doors in the recent past. You know,
Oh yeah, you've
We've evolved,
finally,
you know?
in the third
It's a
season,
long,
you've leveled up on doors for
difficult
sure.
battle for us to get there, but we did. Get
a
there.
lot of the time it wasn't the door; it's the indecision. You know, it's what a door represents. It's like a choice we're having to make. It's the analysis paralysis that really is the
Yes.
hang up. You know,
Right,
Yes.
right.
Because you can't really like save scum in a TTRPG.
Nah.
Like, what if this is the wrong door? Like, well, find out, I guess. Ugh.
Yeah, yeah.
The old FAFO, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck around, find out.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you. I was
FAFO.
I was thinking like FOMO. No, that's not those letters.
I got stuck in first in, first out mode. FIFO.
Yeah, FIFO, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Biking credit
Acronyms,
score.
man.
FIFA.
FICO.
What do they do? What do they do?
Sockers. What's your favorite random four-letter word that starts with an F?
Fuck.
It's definitely fuck. Yeah. Like,
All the other ones were acronyms. Fuck is just fuck.
Just word.
Fart's pretty good too.
Fart's pretty fun. Fart's pretty fun.
Oh, sorry, I said that way too soon. I should have waited a couple
I know
minutes.
you like.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't want to call you out, but get it together.
fart doesn't have the versatility of fuck. You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't. But
No.
it is funny.
And it's
most of the time.
Not many words do. Fuck is the most versatile word in the
true.
world.
Yeah.
Fart is fairly versatile. You can fart around.
Yeah.
You know, like you can verb fart.
I don't know,
or
man. There's
you can
probably-
noun it.
Or you can be an old fart.
There are words in other languages that have like extreme versatility. You know?
Yeah.
So I mean, in
but
English,
I
I
don't
would
know
agree
those
with you.
words,
Yeah.
so that's my struggle. Got
Well,
that
in
going
classic
for me.
Adam fashion, I saw some good music last week.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Janelle
I saw,
Monáe, huh?
I saw Janelle Monáe and Snarky Puppy.
Ooh.
Not
Snarky
together.
Not together, separate.
That would be sick.
Yeah, it would. Janelle Monáe wins the Funk Factor.
That's
another
obvious.
four-letter-
obvious.
That's
Snarky
another
Puppy's
four-letter
back on their
F word that I
jazz
like.
shit.
Yeah, they're on that hardcore like free jazz vibe right now.
It's not free jazz at all.
Free jazz? Oh, okay.
No, it's very. It's like
Imprisoned jazz.
Okay.
yeah, it's all groove oriented rather than like deep funk, you know. And not to say that there wasn't a couple tracks where they like laid it down, but it's much more like cinematic feeling and like kind of just. I mean, wouldn't you say, John, that it was like real groovy
Oh, 100.
as opposed to like in your face funk? 'Cause John was there with
Yeah.
us for Snarky Puppy.
I would hope
But
so, since you
Janelle
asked him.
Monáe's the immediacy of Janelle Monáe's music is completely different than Snarky Puppy.
I mean,
you know, Snarky
Janelle
Puppy
Monáe-
takes 8 minutes to get you where Janelle Monáe takes 30 seconds to
Yeah,
get you there.
I mean, Janelle Monáe was Prince's last collaborator.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, dude, I love Janelle Monáe, dude. Like,
Dude, and her live
well, I'm just saying
band
as
was
an
so
indicator
sick.
of like the main line to the
they
funk.
fucking are, dude. I bet they're badasses, every one of them.
Well, Monáe makes you want to stand up and just fucking get down versus...
Oh, yeah.
Monáe makes you want to fuck.
Yeah. Right. That too. But like...
Yeah.
Fucking move your hips in different ways.
Definitely.
You know,
I was boogieing.
right. But like Snarky Puppy, on the other hand, is just like, okay, I'm gonna chill into this like long odyssey. You know,
It's a jazz odyssey, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
It'll take you on a ride, you know.
It was all seated too. Like everybody was sitting down.
So it's like pretentious as fuck.
So there's that kind of it definitely does change the vibe a bit. You know, because
I think that they were bummed that we were all seated, but it's just like. It was like the theater. It was the venue that we were in. There were seats all the way up to the front, so there wasn't like a floor really for people to stand. You know?
Yeah. I've been to Snarky Puppy shows where it was a rager and ones where it was like kind of lame.
Mm-hmm. And I gotta say, like the vibe felt more being much closer whenever we were like watching them at the Hippo. You know, it was just much
Snarky Puppy at the old Hippo was straight fire. Snarky Puppy at the new Hippo was underwhelming. I just think the newer Hippo was an underwhelming music.
Yeah, we can't really get into that because nobody has any context.
I know,
it's not relatable.
I know, man. I'm not trying. I'm sorry, everyone.
And it's not like they can go either because it doesn't exist
It's
anymore.
closed. Yeah.
Neither one of them exists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, they're gonna have to just go with us, you know.
I mean, look, it's not a lot of context required. It's a bar that had a lot of bands, and then they moved to a new location. Boom, context.
Right, but like, I just don't think the debate about the new Hippo versus the old Hippo is
quality
relevant.
radio.
Yeah, right. Like we could certainly talk about our favorite memories from the Hippo. That's good. That's good stuff. You know.
Well,
like,
I was gonna go back to the seated versus not seated musical performance thing because generally I'm a rager. Like
Classic Heath.
I do not care for seated venues that often. Although I will say Steely Dan was a phenomenal seated musical experience.
Yeah. I was literally like when you were talking about that, I was gonna bring that up. Heath and I went and saw Steely Dan. They were at the Dome, weren't they?
Yeah, and New Orleans Superdome.
Mm-hmm.
I have to imagine it's kind of a similar vibe in a lot of ways. You know, Snarky Puppy and Steely Dan. I mean, Steely Dan's obviously a much more prolific and
the crowd
polished thing, but like they're kind of in that same wavelength of like every note matters and like we play this the way that it's played,
right? I would say the big difference in going to a Snarky Puppy show versus going to a Steely Dan show is the age of the crowd.
Yeah, exactly. The audience is different.
Other than me and Heath, and then I think the Revivalists were also there.
They were.
But other than us, I didn't really see a whole lot of young people.
Y'all brought down the average age.
We did bring down the average age.
Right.
Yeah.
It was funny too because like me and Zach, this is in the height of our like obsession with Steely Dan.
This is when we lived together and we listened to Steely Dan all day, every day.
We would literally like sit on the couch, play video games, and listen to album after album of Steely Dan, and I'll still do that to this day. But it was funny because it was. I know there was a couple of moments where I like lean over and nudge Zach, and it's like all these old motherfuckers, dude. But
and we're like singing this shit at the top of our lungs.
We got a lot of kind of sideways glances. People didn't expect us to be as big of fans as we were.
Yeah. Same thing happened when I saw them at Jazz Fest. That one year. Steely Dan played at Jazz Fest. I don't remember what year that was. 2015, 2016, It was definitely an older crowd, and I was just like... But it was standing only, obviously, because it was an outside venue. So there was a little more energy in that show. But anyway, Janelle Monáe, huh? Good shit.
Oh, dude, it was so good. It was so good. It was so good. Like I had like little tears in my eyes most of the show because it was just like overwhelmingly beautiful and funky and great.
Yeah,
and she's just so bad. She's so bad.
Yeah,
dude.
one of the baddest to ever do it, man. To be honest, like Janelle's just the shit. Yeah. Those of y'all who aren't on Janelle Monáe, please do yourselves a favor.
You need to get on that
Get
champagne
on that
shit.
Janelle Monáe.
'Cause she's on that champagne shit.
Even all you
Listen to that dirty
Nightwish
computer, man.
motherfuckers, like get out your comfort zone and do some Janelle Monáe.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you, as a Nightwish motherfucker, I too enjoy some Janelle.
Classic
I
Emily right
listened-
there.
It's
I
good.
listened to like 3 or 4 Nightwish songs the other day, Emily. I just
Which ones?
Put you on the spot right here.
Nordic
God.
Dreams,
Nope.
Ice Fairy,
No.
Metal,
No.
Hang on,
and Hammer
man.
of Thor.
What
No.
are the top ones on Spotify? Because that's probably what he listened
No, it
to.
was on YouTube. I was like live shit. It was they were, I think, in like Germany. You know? I watched Phantom of the Opera.
Okay.
Okay. I watched
That's a song by Nightwish.
by Nightwish, yes.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
Was it Walkin'? Were they in Walkin'?
Walking, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was like
Yeah,
it was
that's
like
a
it was
good
like
one.
terrible.
That's a good one.
It was all like a bunch of shit from that one
Yeah.
Walking show. I don't remember what the songs were specifically called. but-
I'll allow that. It's a good one. That's what I
You'll
would
allow
suggest. Yes, that's all. I
Thank goodness.
you know, I didn't want you to get nervous, but yes,
we were
I'll
gonna
allow
have
it.
No, I did listen. I mean, I didn't realize how like power metal-y
Oh yeah.
it was. It's like very much like power metal, like,
And
but it's operatic power metal.
so the
right?
current singer that they have, Floor,
Floor,
is
right, I
amazing.
know that.
She's the greatest of the other two that she had. I'm sorry, Tarja fans. Like, I love you, but like also suck my dick.
Throwing down the gauntlet.
Respectfully.
Controversial.
Don't at me.
Don't at me, but I mean, like, at me. I'll fight you about it. It's fine. But yeah, she's my favorite. She does every song justice, and I love her. That's my
She's
hot take.
hella tall, dude. She's taller than everybody else in that band. Like,
She'll
no
fuck you
question.
up, homie.
And then she's probably got on like 5-inch platform heels
Yeah,
or
she
something
does.
on top of that. It's like
She
she
is-
was towering over the stage.
She's a boss bitch.
Yeah, I mean,
9-foot tall Nordic woman.
yeah. But I wanted to like make sure that I was actually familiar with Nightwish as opposed to just memeing on them without actually knowing. You know what I
I
mean?
really want to know who I'm memeing on, and so that I can meme harder.
it's- Again,
you know?
I'm just trying to be more well-rounded.
Yeah,
you know?
I appreciate you doing your
It
due
only
diligence.
took you 4 years.
you know?
I haven't got there yet, but
One day we'll do a listen along. We'll do a Discord
like,
thing.
It's not bad. Like it's not like my
Yeah.
you know, my shit or anything. But like they are very good at what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Unquestionably good at what they do.
Yeah, just sometimes you don't like the thing that they do, and that's totally fine.
Well, that music is so subjective. It's like
You're right.
you know.
Right.
well, speaking of people who are unquestionably good at what they do, even if you don't like what they do, that's us. Let's play some Starfinder.
Okay.
Okay.
Was that a long enough
You don't have to,
session there,
you don't
Josh?
have to like it. You don't have to like
You
it.
don't have to like the transition, but it was
Yeah.
a good one, huh?
It occurred.
It happened.
Was that a long enough bant session there, Josh? 15
I'll
minutes?
allow it.
Yeah, you allow it?
Oh, are you Banticide? I was no.
Stop it.
No,
Stop it.
I'll
We've already
wipe
made the
it.
transition. Anytime you guys try to go past transition, it's just phew, phew, phew.
Well,
And that's me like
Crash and
doing
burn.
I
rockets.
just
One
want to see
day
how
it might
deep
not
we can
be.
crater, all right? It's
I
kind
don't know, man. Sometimes we do pull it back around and just go deep
Yeah,
off into
live
banter
and let
again.
fly can do bonus banter really well, but APA just don't happen.
well, sorry.
Yeah, that's your fault.
Classic Adam.
That doesn't even make sense.
Sure
Yes.
it does. Keeping us reined in and making us play this
yeah,
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that is classic Adam for sure. Can't argue you there.
Okay, I agree. Moving on.
That's why we came on
were
this
saying the
show,
correct
because
thing,
you're all
yeah.
rigid like a breadstick, Adam. That's the problem.
Got no rhythm.
I,
That's not true. Adam does have rhythm. I
gonna say,
I
I'm
can
pretty sure I
personally
got
attest. My man plays the keys with a hell amount of rhythm.
That's true. Okay. So, you guys met Val
Wee.
last episode.
It's Val Tressis, not Val Wee.
Sorry.
Okay. Wow. Val, did you want to take a short rest, or did you already and just not update your token?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys got your gear back mostly. Each of you guys were missing a somewhat important item to you as individuals. You took down a couple Civ Sage coffers, which were like these animated robots that looked like Civ. But, and I say animated because there was more to them than just like mechanical operations.
Can I take a guess at that?
Sure.
This is going on etymology only, right? This is like sage coffer. A coffer is something that you put something into. And a sage would be a wise person, I guess.
Correct. Yep.
Is it the soul of a Civ in some way put into? Is it like a SRO situation?
Somebody's out here angling for an inspiration.
That sounds right, though, based on what you're saying.
That's exactly right. So go ahead and take an inspiration.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Great analysis there, Zach.
Yeah. For
classic
I
solid,
Zach
have
right
a degree in this shit.
yeah, for solid word
6.
analysis.
I thought you
look
said
at you.
dick.
Got the STF, got the old STF logo on my.
Ooh, the classic STF.
The classic STF, dude.
All right, well then roll a d10 for me.
Okay. That is a. Well, okay. I rolled the D100 of the D10, and I got the STF logo on it. So is that a?
So that'd be a 10.
That'd be a 10.
Be a 10. All right, this is from E-Robs. You may not like this situation, but I sure do like. I'm going to start that over. You may not like this situation, but I sure do like your chances a lot better with this inspiration. Roll high from E-Robs.
Thank you, E-Robs. That was personalized because
was a
Oren
personalized,
doesn't like it. I got it.
You connected the dots there?
I did. I'm smart.
Look at you. So proud of you. Okay, so yes, that is what they are, and you defeated 2 of those.
No regrets.
And you find yourself in this like VR room, VR lab, in the detainment fields that were there before are lowered because that's how the Sage coffers got in there. And so you find yourself on some unknown deck of the Ark Prime with no idea exactly how long you guys have been in the pods, how long it's been since you were knocked unconscious. Although, Zach, you might have some idea, but it's all confusing and, nebulous.
Nebulous?
Yeah, exactly.
What does Terry's internal clock say the time is compared to how it was before?
It was white.
Oh, bullshit.
It's like black. It's like
Factory
blinking
reset.
0, 0, 0,
Dude,
0.
he did him so dirty.
You
on
got
that
my
one,
boy
dude.
Terry looking like a
Hardware
VCR.
initialized.
Get out of here.
Looking like a fucking microwave.
Yeah. Oh no.
This is just some signal jammer shit all over it.
He took it, though. He took the damn signal jammer.
Yeah.
Some
So I
bullshit.
leave it to you then to do what you want to do here. Get yourselves in marching order, all that kind of stuff.
Well, I ended last time saying, asking Val if he's ready to do some hero shit. So
That is, you did.
I feel like we were moving out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only
move
exit
out.
is to the north,
Hey, let's
correct?
not put the Mystic on the front line. Let's not do that.
Well, move your ass back.
Ooh.
I'm waiting for y'all to move up, and I'll just fall in. I'm trying to get in where I fit in. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So are we just
Val.
running directly through this little plasma gate
It's
right here?
off, right?
Okay, it is.
John,
it's off.
classic John, totally missed what I just said. Literally just said
You
was.
just said that? Oh.
I did.
Gates are lowered because the sage coffers came through.
Damnedest thing.
Yeah, he
So
literally
crazy.
did just say that.
So, Val, when you peek your head around the corner there, you see through the north, the exit to the north, into a long hallway. And this hallway runs east to west. And you see an alcove right outside this door with like a few large crates, several dangling chains with manacles in a variety of sizes and configurations. There's a computer panel there, but all that is secondary to a literal giant, is standing in the hall, holding up your living staff and talking to what must be some other giants. Go, this is interesting piece of equipment. These new recruits must be very powerful indeed. And they're like moving it all around, looking at it all over, and you hear some other, at least two other voices going, yes, look at this. And, do you think this crown will fit around my wrist? And another one saying, I can't read what this says on this rifle, but it seems very nicely inscribed.
Mm-hmm. They have our shit.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Right.
I don't like
Well,
it.
Valtressus like leans back to the group and is like, "There's some very large people out here, and they've got our weapons.
Bigger than me?
Way bigger.
Oh, shit.
You don't have to whisper, just use your telepathy. I know it's new for you. I never.
I got yes.
Oh,
It
Nice,
is.
that
It
was
is
good, John.
in your head. Here, it is brand new.
Ziva would whisper
I'm
back,
of the mind. Yeah.
like maybe we try and talk to them before we try and bash their skulls in.
I mean, they think we're new recruits, so get our shit back,
Play the
then
box.
kill them if we have to.
I like that. That's a good idea.
At least we got plan A and plan B. Let's do it.
Is all Orin said. He's pissed. They got his rifle. He doesn't want to negotiate. He wants to fucking blow him out straight to hell. But he's
What
not
if
going
they
to.
mess your stuff up? Okay, you know.
They're giants.
all right,
They
so
could
you
just
have,
break it.
What are you going to do here?
Step back. What language are they speaking?
That is a really good question.
I'm full of them. Jotun, I love you.
I mean, clearly we know it.
Nobody does.
Does anybody speak Terran?
Yes.
Okay, then that's what they're speaking.
Ziva speaks every language.
I speak Terran. Yes.
Terran, yes.
I took all of the planar languages.
Okay, so yeah, at that point you're pretty much our translator then, which is perfect.
She also speaks Zerg and Protoss. Crazy. Who would have thought?
Do I? What are those? I don't think
From
so.
StarCraft.
Oh no, God, you got her. Yeah, StarCraft
Oh
phrases.
no, I ain't played that game yet.
And oddly enough, Danish.
Weirdly enough, it's in there too.
Okay, so what are you guys going to do here?
Ziva would telepathically tell everybody
Nailed it.
like what they're saying.
Telepathically?
That's
Classic
the one
Emily.
too. Nailing it. And say, let me try and talk to them in their native tongue, and maybe we can get this back without alerting any other people of our presence just yet. Because like the klaxons went off, right? Like we're not.
All the warning stuff stopped.
Yeah.
I don't speak Klaxon.
Well, luckily it's not. You know what? I'll translate. Don't worry. And like Ziva would go to step out into the hall, like make herself hello.
And Fel is
what
going.
are you doing out of your pods? How did you get past our Sage Cough, our Civ leaders? We must put you back in your place. Are you not loyal to the Civ?
So this
Do
is
not lie.
This is going to seem like a delayed thing, like classic Josh thing, but I was trying to say before, like as she steps around the corner telepathically, Fel would say, guys, we need to pretend that we've been brainwashed. They think we are, so we need to make them believe that.
Ziva would reply to them in Terran. Of course, my Civ brethren, we are of course loyal to the cause. Your joy is presumed, yes? And then Civian would say that again.
Your mother is a bitch.
Indeed.
Prove it by killing one of your companions now.
Wow, that is a whole take.
Let's see. Is there a
5, 4, 3.
Why would we kill one of us? Our numbers are so few. We must replenish our numbers.
Who is that speaking? I hear somebody further in the room. Show yourself, gruff one.
In your head, you hear, just pretend.
Yep.
Pretend to kill me.
Ziva calls inevitable downfall and like stabs at Valtressus, trying to get in between his arms, you know?
Okay. You can try to roll a bluff check here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like this. This is fun. We're having fun. All right.
I'm gonna ham it up too, like when you're fighting with lightsabers with your nephew or whatever.
We got any ketchup?
Is this gonna roll with my... it's missing my expertise die, and I don't know why.
Well, then roll another d6.
Well,
Or
fine.
whatever it is. 8, I think now.
It's like,
I
yeah.
believe it's a d8.
It's the 8. Tiddly mix. That is a 42.
That's a pretty good
bluff?
roll. Unfortunately.
Can I aid on
I
that?
think Valtressus should be able to aid me.
I would like to cast token spell to imitate some magical effects of blood.
So those are two separate actions, right? So if you were to try to cast token spell, you would then have to roll a bluff check to try to hide, or sleight of hand check really, to try to hide the fact that you're casting a spell. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that even with an aid, this giant has a very high sense motive,
Fine.
and you did not beat that roll. And they're lying to us. Destroy them. And I'm going to need you guys to roll initiative.
All right, their funeral, dude.
Okay, plan B.
See, this is why we don't try creative things.
Yep.
No, it was. I just
I'm
rolled really
joking.
well.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I just rolled really, really well.
But truly, though, every time we do try a non-violent
Right,
solution,
right.
it just backfires in our face. The point is like, fuck it, kill them all, let God sort them out.
Yeah,
you
our
know?
characters cannot improv like at all for these kind of situations.
You guys want to see a picture of these guys?
I mean, the token's pretty.
Ooh. I would not think that they were giants.
Other than the
Yeah.
fact that they're like huge.
Yeah,
You know?
they look kind of pretty. They look kind of...
So, what I will let you do, Oren, is roll me a perception check.
Okay. Don't worry about it. It's a natural. I mean, it's a 38. I rolled a natural 2.
Okay, well, lucky for you, the robes that they're wearing are very giant, and you are well versed enough in Ibra to recognize that they are wearing Hebraic robes.
Really?
Yes.
I don't like that. Yeah, they have like grayish skin. They almost look like Kyle a little bit. They got kind of glowy eyes.
Okay, so Kuiper, you got the jump here. What would you like to do?
I'm still just thinking about the fact that Zach didn't want to go ahead and, or rather, Oren didn't want to diplomacy with these guys, and now all of a sudden, because they're wearing their bright robes,
Yeah, Zach's whole
this
face
is a little bit more
changed.
complicated now.
Well, now I have to feel guilty. We still gotta kill them, but now I gotta feel guilty about it because clearly they're not like followers of Ibra anymore. They're like brainwashed, think they're Civ. You know, they're not. There's no like. I don't see any value in like trying to spend round after round trying to talk them out of this indoctrination.
Well, that's a great point. Okay, cool.
Kuiper, you're up.
I feel less guilty than now to be able to just
But
go in
Oren
there.
would like make the sign of the constellation of Ibra over his chest or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
All right, I'm
forgive me.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right.
Ibra don't care.
Yeah. So. Okay. So yeah, these are they considered large or gargantuan or what size class are they?
They're
Is
giant.
that, why are you asking that?
Because I'm gonna roll a life science on these guys. Okay.
Okay. It's good. Yeah, I know that's really important that you know the size of them to roll a life science.
I mean, we should be able to look at them and see, right?
Yeah, they are. They're huge. I was just wondering if there was like an actual reason.
Well,
of
because
asking the size.
we're on a audio only podcast, Adam, and it's important to convey visual.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought the word giant might have indicated that they were
It's not a
very-
mechanical size, but go on, John. Sorry.
No, I mean, see, I don't know why he's hung up on not giving us that information. So,
But he did, so it's okay.
Classic Adam.
Classic Adam.
Classic Adam.
all right, so that's a 42 on that life science. All right.
All right, man. I'll give you 3 questions, my friend.
Okay.
That was a pretty good roll.
So first is going to be.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Life science is right. I was about to be like, no, that's not right, but it is.
Just kidding.
Okay, so I am. Let's
It's huge.
see.
That's one of your questions.
No. Okay. Resistances.
Got him.
Resistances, cold and fire, 30 each.
Yeah.
Holy
dang.
shit! Okay, great to know that. Let's see. Special abilities.
Okay. Like most giants, they can hurl debris, which is basically their ranged attack. They also have a lunar aura. I will tell you that these are moon giants. Okay. With the lunar aura, creatures within 60 feet of a moon giant are affected by its lunar aura as long as they remain within range. A creature that succeeds at its save against the aura is immune to that particular moon giant's lunar aura for 24 hours. A moon giant can change the effect of the aura as a swift action, and the giant can choose whether to include itself as part of the same swift action. If it's waning, affected enemies fall asleep as deep slumber. However, you can tell that they're in the waxing phase of the lunar aura.
So we all turn into werewolves.
About it.
So all of their allies gain a number of temporary hit points equal to their CR and gain the ability to make 3 attacks during a full attack.
Okay. That's why we're not rolling saving throws right now.
Right. Correct.
I like
Okay,
that.
is that all the special abilities?
Those are all the special abilities. Yes.
All right. Okay. So I just typed it up in our chat, and it's pretty shitty, but still. Let's see. And the third question. Let's see. We got resistances, special abilities.
Let's say
Vulnerabilities.
either vulnerabilities or lowest save.
I
sorry,
feel
I
like
gave you a choice.
vulnerabilities, because like their lowest save, what is their, what's it called? What's their vulnerabilities?
None.
Okay, alright. I think that their highest save is going to be fortitude.
All right. So what you gonna do with your turn?
Yeah, so Kuiper's going to remain where he is. Actually, no. Kuiper is going to move 10 feet up in front of Veltresis, just so he doesn't have to worry about cover or penalty for range attack. And he's going to fire with his rotating pistol with a trick attack.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and say, let's see, let's take 10, so that's going to be 43.
You're good.
He's good?
Yep.
Okay. All right, and I'm going to impose knockout shot.
No, you're not.
Oh, really?
Well, what did you roll to attack?
A 27 against KAC.
Yeah. So you miss, and therefore you will not impose any condition.
Dang, okay. So, yeah.
There's an order of operations here, John.
So,
Put it on trick
I'm
attack.
going to move 10
Roll
feet
to
back.
attack, do damage, then impose conditions.
But if I can confuse you
Boom.
and you forget,
All right, so I move 10 feet back, and that is my turn.
All right, classic John. All right, Plucky Moon Giant is up.
Plucky.
And they are going to literally throw a
rock.
crate.
And say, "Oh boy, sir, let me throw this crate."
Oh boy, I've been excited to throw something for so long. All right, yeah, so it's going to throw it
Get
at
out
Val.
there.
No, I guess we're going to throw it at Ziva because you lied. And so here comes a attack.
I want to karate chop it in half.
I also want him to
You have that
karate
ability?
chop it in.
No, I just want it to happen.
Yeah.
I do
Well-
have deflect projectiles,
Missiles,
but that's if it's coming at me.
Well, this is a natural 20 to start this combat off.
I don't know. Do I get a reflex?
That makes it unfortunately that makes it unkarate choppable.
Yeah, that is the rule.
No, you don't get a reflex, and you're going to take a pretty significant bit of damage here.
That's an asshole thing to do, Adam, if I'm being
Yeah,
honest.
it's pretty bad to start off with that. That's 116 points of bludgeoning damage. And now the entire entrance here, the little pink parts in front of you are all difficult terrain.
Okay.
100 and what?
16 bludgeoning damage.
Dang. That's some
That
bullshit.
was a critical. That was a critical, though. I guess I was supposed to roll to confirm. I forgot we do crit cards here. We'll do it next time.
I'm all right with that,
I won't put it on you right here.
Ziva says, Jesus Christ! Just get
Yeah.
smacked in the face.
All right, Val, you are up.
All right. So from where I am, they are in range of my plasma blast. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop one off.
Because you are still key tuned up, right? Or
Yeah.
whatever it is. Yeah, key focus.
Yes. Okay. That is a 45 to hit.
That will hit.
Nice. Okay. And that will be 51 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Fine. Yeah. Good. Yeah. All right. That goes through. As your like fist, like Rick, pushes out through across the hall and right into their chest.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine they've got pretty long reach, but I don't want us to just stand here and get pelted with, barrels or whatever. And selfishly, I was very excited. Now, not for the party. It's very inconvenient. But for me, I was really excited that you made the pink 10 feet of squares in front of us difficult terrain because it gives me a reason to use horizontal jump. I was looking up the jump rules, which we never use because we very rarely have a bridge that's fallen and a crevasse to leap over or something like that. However, one thing that's really exciting for me, I was looking through my theme benefits, and I'm really good at jumping. So I can, based on my plus 32 to athletics, I can automatically succeed at a 30-foot horizontal jump.
Nice. Get it.
Yeah, and so I do that. Now, I'm sure I'm going to take an opportunity attack, but Valtresa's Plasma Blast, Kamehameha, and then just leaps up into the giant's grill over here. Mm-hmm. Boom. Oh, there's three of them right here.
You're going to take 3 opportunity attacks.
Good God. I thought they would be further down the hall.
Yeah, this is gonna be rough, but here we go. Maybe I'll miss. Well, the first one is a 43.
Yep, that's it.
All right, that is going to deal 55 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Second one is a 42 against KC.
That hits.
Oh man, and that's 58 points of bludgeoning damage. And here comes the final attack of opportunity. Now, good news is that you've had them all expended, right? So everybody
So
can
other
use this
people
turn
can
to
move
get,
in.
Yeah, to get in a position.
All
What
my
about
melee-centric party members.
they can at least get out in the hall,
Right.
All right, so that's 44 to hit KC, which I know hits. So
Yep.
you took damage from all of these for 61. Oh wait, I rolled the wrong damage. My bad. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that to you. All right, 51 bludgeoning. So that was 55, 58, and 51 bludgeoning to you, which takes it to 164 total bludgeoning damage from
Yep.
attacks of opportunity.
Yep. I'm one more of those hits away from being in my HP.
Jesus.
Okay. Well, nonetheless, you did draw.
I've expended all their reactions. Move if you need to.
The understanding moon giant's like, yes, I understand this tactic well. Nicely done.
Yes, I'm a hero.
Unfortunately, you're the makes the most sense as the target to hit here, and I am going to attack you 3 times with this lunar aura.
That's a big negative, though.
I am going to turn on deadly aim, which, Josh, you know what that is, right?
Yeah, that,
you know?
that reduces your chance to hit by 2 and adds half your base attack bonus to the damage if you hit.
All right, so I'm rolling at a pretty reduced roll here on all 3 of these slams. So let's see how this goes. The first one will be this is probably going to miss with a 24.
Yep, miss.
All right. Next one is going to be a 36 against KAC.
Meets beats.
Oof. All right. That's going to deal. How much damage does it add?
Half of your base attack bonus.
Oh, gross. All right, so that's going to deal 59 points of bludgeoning damage. Here comes the last one of this lunar flurry. All right, that's going to miss. Whew, that's going to miss.
Thank goodness.
Goodness gracious. Okay. Ziva, you're up.
Okay. Damn. So Ziva just got rocked, and poor Valtressus is up there in the middle of all this. Golly gee. So to paint the picture for the listeners, we're kind of south of this hallway, I guess, that branches east and west, and then also a little portion just to the north, which is where these 2 giants are. So I wonder, can we maybe draw them back into this room to try and create more of a choke point or something? Because I feel like there are more giants out there, correct?
There's 3 giants total. The thing is your boy Val's out there.
Yeah. And I hate that for him. So what I'm gonna do is, since he's up there, I
know you were being sincere, but it sure didn't sound like
sorry.
it. You know?
It's not what I meant. I meant for realsies. What I'm gonna do is gonna say, "All right, Val, do what you can. You're doing great. Get him," and is going to put a get him on the one that has been injured, and is going to use my action to do an inspiring boost for you, Val. Come on, Valtressus, you're doing great. Just keep it up. Don't let them fuck you over. And you will take back 65.
Nice.
Points. Words.
Stamina.
Thanks. And that's pretty much my turn.
That's a pretty good turn, though.
But I don't get to move, so that sucks. I'm still in the line of fire.
All right. That was a good turn, though, I think. Fel, you're up.
Fel's going to do a classic Fel with his his first turn. Combat tracking on all 3. And actually a little bit less than classic. Recalibrate weapon for closer range for an extra d6 of damage. And that is Fel's turn.
Okay, Orin, you're up.
Okay, Orin will start his turn by moving up around sort of behind Val. Do I provoke anything by moving into that square?
No, they've all used their opportunity attacks.
Okay. Then Orin will radiate some Actually, you know what? Let's draw the solar weapon as part of that move action.
Okay.
Let's do that.
All right.
Call that. But he will then radiate cosmic energy, which then coalesces around himself and all of his allies, like this indigo, cosmic, sparkly energy. And he's casting Radiant Aegis on the party to give everyone DR5 for 19 minutes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
Okay.
So you've all got DR5 against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's-
Oh, yeah.
You good people,
It doesn't
Lauren.
stack if you already have DR. It doesn't stack. So actually, Orin doesn't really get any effect from this. He's got DR5, but I figured y'all would probably get some value out of that.
I got an extra +1 to it, so it's not bad.
Say what?
Like I've got DR4 normally, so I've got 1 above that now.
Oh, right. It doesn't stack. It would just replace it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a
highest
+1
one.
to what I normally get.
Okay. Well,
Sweet.
that's my
Nice.
turn.
Thank you, sir.
That's good though, right? Yeah, I feel pretty good. And what was that you cast?
Radiant. I believe it's Aegis is how you pronounce the word. I don't know that.
Is that a new
I
thing?
believe
It is
you.
in fact Aegis. Actually, I was talking to John not long ago because we had the debate about that word, and I was like, "Oh, we got it wrong twice."
Is that a
Well-
new spell?
It is a new spell.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a new spell, level 19 or whatever. Level 5 spell is what I got, and so I took that.
All right.
Because
well,
DR
good.
for the whole party is nice.
Yeah, that's good. All right, it is the Dorky Moon Giants, and he is he's playing with the dented Casa. He's like, I don't understand why I even like this thing. It's ugly.
Your mother's ugly.
And
Indeed.
gosh, I mean, Val's right there, dude. Like, you're just giving me no choice here. So Val, here comes 3 more attacks. Also with deadly aim, so hopefully I'll miss. Okay, first one is that's a 34 against KAC.
What is this with?
That's a miss.
Nice. All right, here comes another slam. Ooh, that's definitely a miss. And the third one, I think that's, well, nope, that is another miss.
Yay!
Nice.
Whoo-wee. Okay. Let's make sure I'm doing all that. Yeah, I'm doing all that right. So that was 3 misses. That was very fortunate for Val there. That's what needed to happen. Let's capitalize on this. We're in round 2. Kuiper, what you gonna do, man?
All right, so Kuiper, feeling where the battle seems to be going, is going to move his distance, half his distance, to get right in range of the, which one is this? The Plucky Moon Giant. So that way he can attack melee with his Peacemaker. And it's going to try a trick attack. And, well, actually, we know that it succeeds, so. Swinging for a 40 against KAC. How does that look?
That will be a hit.
All right, okay. That is going to be 73 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that definitely all goes through. And now, would you like to impose a condition,
Yes.
Mr. Thomas?
I'm going to try a knockout shot.
All right, you're going to try it. So that requires a fortitude save for me, correct? All right, here goes nothing. Do you know the DC?
I'm going back and checking it one more time, just to be certain. All right, that's a DC 22 that you have to
Well, I rolled a 33.
Oh, well. And with his remaining 20 feet of movement, 30 feet of movement, he's fast cat, is going to move out of range.
Okay.
And that's his turn.
To the east.
To the east, yes, within the hallway.
Yep. All right, so the Plucky Moon Giant is up. We are going to attack Orin this time around with a full attack, which is 3 attacks. Let's see how this goes. First attack is going to miss. Second attack is also going to miss with a 32, right?
32 is a miss, yeah.
All right. And the third attack, a natural 1.
Oh, yay.
Confirm it.
Let's see. Let's see how this goes.
I wouldn't mind.
Got some momentum change here.
Giant
Ooh,
fell
that
in
is gonna be a confirmed.
Okay,
fumble.
we'll take that.
All right, so this is a melee fumble. All right, would you do me a favor and roll a d20?
Sure. 6.
6. All right, this is from FL.
FL, what's up?
This one's called Vesk vs. Desk.
Oh.
Like a certain famous boxer with a metallic nickname, you also struggle when furniture or other obstacles get in your way. So we're going to say that the crates are now in the way of this giant. So as Orin dodges the blow, the giant trips on some fixture of the environment and falls prone.
Nice.
Dude, I was literally going, I would love if some
yes.
giant fell on their ass. And sure enough,
God,
here we go.
tripping on furniture? What an idiot.
They should have never betrayed Ibra. That was their first mistake.
That was their first mistake. So they're now prone, which is going to be juicy for anybody trying to get some melee hits on them. All right, well, that is my turn. So yeah, this giant just tried to do a 3-for-1 attack on Orin, and perhaps Ibra interjected somewhere as they tripped over their own robes in the furniture and crashed with all sorts of commotion down to the ground. It is Valtresa's turn.
Well, speaking of people that might want to do some melee damage, that's Valtresa's. I am not going to run away. I'm going to stay right here and try to do some damage, take some of these people out, especially since one fell flat on their tuchus.
So that reduces their AC by 4
So
for all melee attacks.
that's the right one, the one that was in the
one
doorway we
directly-
could see.
It's the plucky
Yes,
moon
the one-
giant.
The one directly to the north of you.
Yeah. So that one also, on my first turn, I used a plasma blast, right? That counts as a ranged attack. I have opening volley, so I'm going to get a +2 to my hit against that guy.
Okay.
All right.
And there's also the get 'em on there too.
Cool. Which is +2.
Yep.
Okay. So that's a +4. Now, you guys see Valtresa's, horizontal leap in there, get smacked around. I mean, took 4 hits and then dodged a bunch of hits, kind of had to get his bearings. And then you see him kind of center himself, put one foot back kind of in his stance and focus, I'm going to activate lunge. So I'm going to have 10-foot reach. And you see, no, he doesn't have a weapon, right? Because the giant has his staff, but he gets his 4 arms in his fighting stance and starts to, swing in a wide arc as I'm going to attempt to cleave all 3 of these guys.
Let's go.
Okay, so the first one is I'm going to have the highest to hit against.
Right.
Because it's a +4. All right, so with the +4, that's going to be a 46 to hit the first guy, the northern one, the plucky.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a 46 is definitely a hit.
Okay. You want me to do all keep going with the attacks or do the damage? Because I hit him, I can hit the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So attack.
Let's go ahead and deal the damage on him since we're going to move to another target.
Okay. All right. That is 55 bludgeoning damage.
All right. That all goes through.
Okay. So because I hit that one, cleave allows me to hit the next guy. Okay, that is another 46. This time
hit.
a natural, or not a natural 46, but it's not altered by the bonuses.
Right.
Okay, So that is going to be 48 bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
Now I'm going to spend a resolve point to be able to keep my cleave going to the third enemy. And like, you got to imagine like how this is bare-fisted, right? Like how wide of an arc he's got to be like swinging around to hit. It might remind you of someone you know who also mastered this skill, albeit with a weapon. All right, so
Valtress has got all 4 arms though, just helicoptering, man.
Right. Okay, so third attack after I spend a resolve point is going to be a 41.
That'll hit.
Okie dokie, let's go. And that's 58 bludgeoning damage.
Good
dude.
lord, dude.
You are doing the work.
Kuiper notes that cleave.
That, sir,
Wow.
was a great spinning cleave.
That was pretty
One
awesome.
more thing about how awesome that cleave was. It also does not reduce my AC like cleave normally does.
Wow.
Oh shit.
That's incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a turn from Valtressus.
Let's go!
The understanding moon giant does not understand that and feels like it must take you down. And so we're going to do a full attack on Valtressus here.
Okay, so I will say, just full disclosure, the cleave does not reduce my AC. The lunge does.
Yes. All right, so we got a 29 against KC. That's going to miss.
Yes.
All right. I'm not even going to tell you what that is.
Okay.
And same thing. So terrible turn from the understanding moon giant. That was really bad.
I like that.
All right, Ziva, you're up.
Actually, Adam, I don't think that I am. I mean, I am, but I'm gonna use one of my cool abilities that I got while being in the simulation. I'm gonna take a full action, and I spend a resolve to grant Valtressus 2 standard actions.
2 standard actions?
Yep, that's what's in my notes.
What?
That's not right. That's not right. It's like wait, it might be right.
I want it to be right. That's what I want. If you will take that into consideration, that's my request.
I'll take it into consideration. Let's see, that one.
22 standard actions.
22 standard actions.
Where did that one come from? I can't remember.
I don't know. You told me.
It's gonna be. I believe that was from Simulation 4.
I think it was like the later one.
No.
Won't you just take my word for it, Adam? Don't you trust me?
You're right. 2 standard actions.
Very
yeah.
nice.
Ziva just calls out free action. Val, you're doing so well. Keep it up. In fact,
That's
do
pretty
it 2 more
awesome.
times. Yeah, and that's what I do. That's my turn.
Okay. So that Val, you immediately get to do this. Oh no. On your next turn, you'll have an extra standard action.
I thought it was
Oh, that's
immediate.
The way it reads, the
That's
PC
awesome.
can spend 1 resolve point as a full action to grant an ally within 30 feet the ability to take 2 standard actions on their next turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's still good next
Yeah,
turn.
yeah, it is. Please stay up. For the love of God, don't go down.
I'm trying.
Yes. And don't forget, well, yeah. Scratch all that.
No.
Fel, you're up.
all right. So Fell's gonna use Miracle Worker to just work them miracles on his rifle. Knowing about that DR, or not the DR, but the energy resistance, and only having that he's really good at using a fire weapon, he's got to buff his attacks as much as he can. So that'll do a +2 to my attack, +2 to damage for a minute.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do a superior overcharge shot. So let's see how that does. I've already got tracking, and I'm you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do a deadly aim too. Try and squeeze every little bit of damage out I can. Oh no, 31 probably misses.
That's a hit.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, which one are you targeting even?
The one that's already been hurt, the plucky moon giant.
Okay, so it is prone, which means it gets
a bonus?
Yes. So,
and I feel like you wouldn't shoot at him. But
well, hold on. I think that you can still hit because
huge.
No, the get him is not on there.
Yeah, it's off.
Then yeah, if he knows it's going to be a harder shot, knowing he's doing deadly aim, he wouldn't shoot at that one.
Yeah, right.
So it'd be the one directly to its left, which is the dorky moon giant.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a hit for sure.
Sweet. Well, let's get that. Damn! Oop, that's the wrong macro.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah, because I rolled a nat 20. That is too bad. Where's my damage? All right, whatever. I will just roll the damage as it do. Hang on.
Are you shooting with the razor rifle?
Razor rifle, yes.
The damage is right there. Right there.
No, but it's not, though, because my character sheet on Foundry is not accurate right now.
Yes, it is, though.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Okay.
Now, it might be missing some of those extra dice you get to roll. I don't know.
It is. I factored them in. So that's 55 fire, and he ignores 5 energy resistance or DR.
All right, so that takes it to 25. So that's 30 points that go through.
Yeah, better than nothing.
That's better than nothing for sure. All right. Oren, you're up.
Okay. I feel like I'm going to provoke here. Oren is going to use a move action to cast a spell that would provoke opportunity attacks. You got your guy that's prone. I'm pretty sure he can't do it, but...
Well, he would be the only one that could.
Oh, yeah?
No, they have pretty good chunky reach.
They have 15-foot reach?
Yeah, they got 15-foot reach.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's huge. That's why.
So here's the thing, Oren, if you would like to take a step to provoke that opportunity attack first and then cast your spell so you don't lose the spell.
No, I have to cast this as a move action.
Oh, I see.
But I do have combat casting, so I've got a +2
Okay.
against it.
So we're going to come from the dorky giant first here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a natural 20. Oh, no. This is so bad. All right. And so let me roll to confirm here. 35 against KAC.
35 against KAC is not confirmed. Yeah.
Okay. Well, here comes some double damage on this slam.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, this is going to be chunky. 106 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch. It's 101.
The vast majority of that goes through.
The vast majority of it goes through. Yep. Okay.
And you lose the spell.
I lose the spell. You make sure I mark that on my sheet.
But you do still have a standard action here.
I sure do. Yep. Give me 1 second, man. Give me 1 second. I got spit plates I'm spinning. Alright. Oren will instead lunge. Okay. And cleave.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right.
Lunge and cleave.
Interesting.
Same deal, you know. I was hoping I could avoid the lunge, right, by getting it by... I wanted to planar phase to move into melee and then cleave the shit out of them, but that's okay. Melee attack against a singular foe. So we'll start with the one who's the badly injured plucky
the
one.
That's down on the ground,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Easier to hit.
Yep. Okay. That is a 34.
Yes, sir. That's a hit.
Sweet. All right. I guess let's get the damage on that.
Yeah,
huh?
for sure.
Yeah. It's a lot. 82 damage.
Wowzers. Okay.
82 damage, which
All right.
puts me in cleavage.
Motorboat these giants,
I
bro.
don't know. I mean, it's Because it's diagonal, I guess it
yeah,
wouldn't.
but we learned this a while back, actually. For the purposes of attacking, that is still within range.
Okay. All right. Well, then we go again. Oh, that's definitely gonna hit. That's a natural 17, so that's certainly gonna hit. Yep, more damage. 76 damage coming at you.
All right, so putting some hurting on these guys.
Yep.
All right, the dorky moon giant's turn is going to I think we're just going to single attack Val because these full attacks aren't working. So we're just going to do a deadly aim, single attack. That is going to be a 30. Deadly aim reduces by 2, right? So that's 36 against your KAC, Val.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, here comes the damage. That will be 59 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. Okay, gotcha.
All right, so at the end of this round, emerging from the west end of the hall from some unseen egress is another giant.
As if 3 wasn't enough, Adam.
And this giant takes a large chunk of, like, paneling off the wall and throws it at another giant.
What?
At the understanding moon giant.
Improvised weaponry.
Or just hurl debris, you know what I mean? Like,
Does that mean we got friends?
and so, let's see. Let's see how this goes. Throws some debris down the hall at the understanding moon giant. Is going to hit with a 40.
What?
And is going to deal 62 points of bludgeoning damage
God.
Nice.
to that giant. It is the top of round 3. Kuiper is up.
All right. Well, seeing the evolving situation and also this natural hole form where Kuiper can now take aim level with his rotating pistol towards the understanding moon giant due west. And he is going to attempt a trick attack. 29 against KAC.
Well, that is a hit, my friend,
No fucking
because
way.
of the flat-footed condition that you impose on a successful trick.
Way to go. Awesome. And let's get that damage. And I'm going to try to impose knockout shot on this one. Okay. 65 points of piercing damage.
From that trick attack, all right.
Yeah.
And I will roll to see if you knock out. Ooh, what is the DC?
22.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got it with a 26.
That's my turn.
All right. Well, it is the plucky moon giant's turn. Is going to use the move action to stand up, and then is going to single attack Val. Val, that is a 37 against your KAC.
Yep, that hits.
All right. The damage is going to be 59 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, I am most definitely in my HP.
Ooh boy. It is your turn, though. Now, this plucky giant looks like it is about to go down.
It is.
I will say the giant that just arrived on the scene was like, I am here to help. Take them down.
Right.
They are no longer of their own mind.
Oh, okay. I was like, take us down or take the giants down. Okay, cool.
Okay,
Right.
cool. That was always the plan. So I get 2 standard actions
You do get 2 standard actions.
and a
yes.
move. So
Correct.
my thought process on that is like to just get a full attack without the negatives of a full attack, right?
That's correct, yes.
Which could actually be 2 cleaves if I roll well.
Are cleaves full actions?
No, they're not. They're standard actions.
Then there you
I
go.
love
Yes.
the little dance.
Well, I actually had to double check because I realized I forgot to take my move action last time. I just did the standard to cleave, but it's okay. All right. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to attempt to, you boy is just like break dancing at this point. Just fists of fury. But yeah, I'm going to, worst case scenario, I get 2 attacks with no negative modifiers. If I hit on the first attack of each of those attempts, then I get to keep attacking, So that's what we're going to do. Now, our first unarmed strike, which will be against the plucky giant, that is only a 33.
Yeah, that's still a hit.
Oh, cool. I was worried. Awesome. All right, so that will be 59 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
All right, still standing. Oh my God.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna cleave. I'm continuing my first standard action, so I have to go to another target.
Correct. Yep.
But I'll come back to you. I promise. All right. So the second giant in our circle of death. 11 on the die. 37.
Yes, sir. That's a hit.
Nice. 52 bludgeoning damage.
All right. You gonna spend a resolve to Great Cleave?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Oh, I almost made a mistake right there. I went to reduce by 1 resolve and almost reduced by 12 resolve.
That's not good.
Yeah, that would be awful. Okay, so the third, that is a 10 on the die for a 36.
36 is a hit.
All right. That is 53 bludgeoning damage to the third giant.
How much? I'm sorry.
53.
All right.
Bro, I'm knocking these cleaves out of the park.
Yes,
I'm
and you have
so
another,
excited. And I
you
have another
to go.
cleave. Thank
Let's
you
go.
for
Let's
that,
keep it
Emily. I'm
moving.
so excited.
Let's keep it moving.
And I'm just imagining how this is going down. Like, your boy is Ip Man, but like Ip Man doing capoeira, I'm so excited by the martial arts headcanon that I have right now. All right, cleaving it. So, I mean, he's like Phil Collins, just, doing a drum roll around and then coming back, So, I mean, and it's hard with my bonuses to unarmed strikes. Like, it's pretty hard to miss, Yeah,
well, they're pretty easy to hit, too. They got low ACs.
That's another 10 on the die, 36 for my first attack up against the plucky.
It's a hit.
All right.
That one's gone.
54 damage.
Yeah, it's gone.
All right, so we keep going. The second giant, that's a 31, 5 on the die, not great.
Yes, sir. Still a hit.
Yay.
49 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
All right, and then we'll go for the third one. Spend a resolve point. I'm burning some resolve, but like, bro, if I go 9 for 9 on cleave strikes,
yeah,
it will be well worth it. And I will, because that's a 32 on the die with a,
that's a hit.
A 6 on the die for a 32.
Yes, sir.
56 bludgeoning damage.
Wow, that's well over 300 points of damage in one turn.
I don't mean to play your characters for you, but I can't help but imagine this would be fucking impressive. Val
There's a
finally
reason I
in
gave
his
up
mind,
my turn.
Yeah.
Val finally he's always kind of blocked out any of the noise of our mental connection. He's completely in a flow state in the zone and is just precision landing strike after strike and leaning so far out to do it. And he's got 4 arms, so the arms are even crossing over each other. God, it's
amazing.
so dope.
It's amazing. Yeah, that was really great. That's awesome. All right, great turn.
I still have a move action though.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Is their range 15 feet? I don't know because I've been so close.
Yeah,
Okay,
huge
so
is
this.
15 feet.
Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? instead of moving away, what I would like to do is, after striking these enemies, 6 successful strikes in a row, got a kill, and kind of ends it by landing in his forearm sort of karate stance. And you see a glowing from around his head, and I'm going to invoke my divine blessing. So with divine blessing, which is the blessing of Talavet in this circumstance, you have to pick one deity because,
Yeah, we've already
whatever.
Yep.
But my deity is Talavet because that's the deity he was born into. As a move action, I can pick one of these 2 enemies and basically you can give the effect of covering fire. So I'm gonna choose the northern of the 2 giants, and I'm gonna have the dorky. I'm gonna have a +2 to my AC against that giant.
Awesome. I love it.
Yep.
What a turn. It is the understanding moon giant's turn, and it she turns to the new giant that just came on the scene and says, "Casimir, you fool! You hold out for no reason and you shall die for it," and throws a crate at the other giant.
Well, okay.
This bitch is throwing boxes.
And is going to hit with the 42. Here we go with the damage. Does 60 points of bludgeoning damage to the other giant.
To the southern one? Or dorky? Or
To the one to the west. So the understanding moon giant, your enemy, just threw another piece of debris back to the new giant.
Oh, my bad. I was thinking the new giant was throwing the debris.
No.
My bad.
Yeah, no.
And then is going to move towards that new giant. Now, you had lunge obviously activated.
I don't anymore.
Heath. Well, you would have had to do that cleave.
Oh, yeah. I do. Yeah, I would have had lunge.
Does that persist through attacks of opportunity?
Ooh, let me look at the length of... I believe it's just for your turn. But let me double check. Lunge... until the end of your turn.
All right. Okay.
Yep,
So
it's the
no
end of your
attack of
turn.
opportunity there, and so that will be their turn. And now Ziva's turn.
All right. Ziva is going to stay where she's at. Is going to call... we'll still go with... we'll still go with the Star Knife. Call the Star Knife to her hand and is going to say, "All right, you killed that one. Now, onward to the other fucked up giant." And is going to yeet towards the... Is it the understanding? The one in the north? No, that
no,
is
it's
the
dorky.
dorky. Yes. It's going to yeet the Star Knife towards the dorky. With a get him on it.
Okay.
$35
That will hit.
damage. Okay, so that's 54 fire and piercing. I'm always confused about the split on that.
So it just splits down the middle.
Okay.
So down the middle, that is what, 27 points each. So it's going to resist all 27 of the fire, but it will take 27 piercing.
And then it dies.
It does not die.
That's lame. That's less cool than what I had hoped for.
You still have a move action.
And yeah, I am going to step up just to kind of get an idea. Where is the other...
It moved to the west.
Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and move out here. Beside...
Into the hallway.
Yeah, into the hallway beside Orin.
Okay.
And that is me.
All right. Fel, you're up. You got a pretty clean shot here on the Dorky Moon.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna shoot at that old dorky moon giant.
All right.
Moon giant.
So I'm gonna boost, and then superior overcharge shot. So let's get that attack roll. Is that right? I don't know if that's right.
Why wouldn't it be right? Oh, because of the combat tracking.
Combat tracking's plus 0.
Oh, either way, that's going to hit.
Okay.
With, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I think at 35 would be your total.
So recalibrated Miracle Worker boost superior overcharge shot. So that's gonna be 101 fire damage.
All right.
And again,
you
ignores 5 of
right.
energy
So
resistance.
I don't have to do the math because that's enough to kill it.
Sweet.
Yay!
Yes, very good. So 2 of them are down, and the other one has moved to engage with another giant, perhaps causing some confusion here. Orin, you're up.
Val, how much HP are you missing?
I
Your
am.
token is not correct on.
Yeah, I've had a lot going on, man. I will fix it in just a second. I am at 92 of 137 health right now.
I'm missing like
Roughly
35,
40.
45?
Yeah, just shy of 40.
Okay, well then, Orin's gonna pump like a level 3 Mystic Cure. You know,
Okay.
not gonna like go crazy. You know. All right, so that's 5d8 plus 8 healing. Let's see what we get.
Come on.
21. Nah, I might have should have pumped it a little more. Oh, I can actually. Orin will give you 10 of his own HP as he channels 10 of that HP.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's 31 total.
So good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
that's
and
really good.
feeling that. So it's 31 total. You said.
31 total, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and feeling that sort of life force come back into him, and you know, intuitively feeling that it's from you. You hear in your head, thank you very much, Orin.
Don't mention it. Like,
Tough times don't last, but tough people do.
all right, Orin is going to. He's gonna move up. I don't have a choice but to provoke. I just don't have a choice. Like, there's no way to get in melee range without it. And even you can't even get close to melee range because they're huge creatures. So he's
Right.
gonna go chase after the understanding moon giant.
Well, that's a natural 20 on you.
Fuck off, man.
I'm sorry. This is the dice. Let's see if I can confirm this here. I do not confirm with a 27 on the confirm, but here
Whatever
is the
it is.
critical damage. I'm sorry, bro. Just 104 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof, man. It's 99 points of bludgeoning damage. Okay.
All right. Some of that goes through.
Yep. Okay. I had to take 10 off my own HP, and then the 10 additional from the heal.
Right?
Okay, I am currently at 0 stamina and 98 of 118 HP.
In
Melee range with the dorky moon giant.
So all you gotta do is hit it, and then it's over. That's all you gotta do here is hit it.
Well, he can't. He done.
Oh yeah, he used the standard action. Right.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Well, the new giant on the scene that's been identified as Kesmir is going to just say to the giant in front of her, say, "Balrish, it brings me great pain to have to do this. We were friends once." And then she just brings her arm down right on the shoulder, like right on the neck where it meets like the clavicle, and tries to just pound him into the ground.
Karate chop.
Here we go. Yes, it's a 43 against KAC. It's going to hit. All right, that is enough to take down
Yay.
this giant.
Let's go.
And Kesmir says to all of you, "Come, follow me. You can recuperate here, and we'll see you."
Okay. Oh, we got
Best
a giant
combat
friend.
ever.